everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna talk about the book entitled Critical Reading, Thinking and Writing. The book is still same with the last week video. Okay, today we are gonna discuss or talk about the chapter entitled Famine, Affluence and Morality. Okay, first we are gonna discuss about the description. The author of the text is Peter Singer, and then the main purpose of the text is to explain about crisis in Bangladesh, and then the conclusion is about who are affluent or rich have a moral obligation to donate to help humanity. It happened of Bangladesh War of Liberation when the displacement is ended in 1970. There were refugees from Bangladesh who headed to India for safety from genocide. A total of 9 million refugees are in 829 camps. However, it turns out that they don't get good facilities. And so Peter Singer was inspired to write this text or this essay, believing that the rich should help refugees. And then the text entitled Famine, Affluence and Morality is an essay published on 1972 in academic journal Philosophy and Public Affairs. It was written in 1971 by Peter Singer. And then the context is a famine, affluence, and morality. Okay, we are going to the second part, that is analysis. So, the author of the text is a moral philosopher from Australia, and he works as a professor of bioethics at Princeton University, among other things. And then I think that his evidence and argument are relevant and looks so real, because Peter Singer states that if we can prevent something bad without sacrificing something comparable, we should, morally speaking, do it. And then author continues to elaborate on his argument by proposing two principles. One of them is that if the rich can use their wealth to alleviate and suffering around the world, such as giving them help to work or a moral obligation to do. The author or singer said that the rich should give all their money, but enough to help the poor without hindering their own ability. In the text, the argument is so convincing because Singer state that if we have a lot of wealth, we should help our neighbors in need. And if we help them, we don't get a bad impact on our lives. And I think there are no assertions that unsupported and nothing is omitted on the text. And the language that he used is so effective because he can give strong arguments, and his explanation is so good, with order and detail. But I think there are some words that's not familiar to me, so I get a bit of difficulty. So I think the conclusion is reasonable because we as humans, especially if we have a lot of wealth, let us help people in need. Okay, let's go to the last part, that is evaluation. So I think The text is suitable for research about famine, affluence, and morality. We can learn about there are ways to donate and help others even if you don't have much money. Sometimes donating even $1 can help. While it doesn't seem like much, uh, if every person did that, it would add up quickly and make a great deal of difference. And then the strength of the text is he give some relevant and real arguments, and the weakness of the text is there are some words that's not familiar to me, so that makes a bit difficulty to understand. And then my position on the subject as a reader, I will use the text or articles about morality to increase my knowledge. So far from the text or the article or essay about the morality that I have read, the information provided is very appropriate. So I think there is no aspect of the text that I want to investigate because it's a clear and enough. Okay, I think enough from me. I'm so sorry if I make any mistakes. That's I say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.